Yeah, good evening, everyone. I have uploaded session number 10 on basic spatial analysis, but I think it will take some more time to process to as a HD video, so it may take some more time. It is available, but resolution will improve after 1 hour or so. So if you have any queries regarding all the topics that have been covered till now, starting from day one, if someone has any queries, they can come forward and they can put them across. Yeah, please.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, actually, in QGIS, EPSG is there, sir. Actually, we have selected some place of area of network. Then, how can you identify the topo sheet like EPSG?
No, EPSG is not related to topo sheet. It is related to projection.
Okay, sir.
Uh, so if you have if you are having basic longitude and latitude as the coordinates,
Okay, sir.
then that system is known as global coordinate system. No,
Okay.
it is not a projected coordinate system. Like it is on a ellipsoid. Earth is in the shape of ellipsoid. The accepted datum, universally accepted datum is WGS 1984. So whenever you see EPSG 4326 WGS 84, it means it is a unprojected coordinate system, which is known as global coordinate system. And if you,
Yeah.
yeah, and if you project it on any surface, depending upon your area of work, because every projection will lead to distortion. A projection which is suitable for one particular area will not be suitable for working in another area. So there are n number of projections, and to identify each projection that is projected coordinate system, they have there is this European Petrol Survey Group which gives the codes for this projection system for simple identification. So we have for UTM projection, India falls under many zones like Pune region we were working. It falls under UTM
वो
43.
एनडब्ल्यू वाले का
It falls
वो
under UTM
नेशनल वाटर एकेडमी वाले हैं ना वो लोग।
UTM 43 North zone, which has a EPSG code of 32643. Now, how to see this EPSG code, I have covered in my sessions. I don't know whether you paid attention. You can go to spatial. This I will let me share a screen and then I will show. So hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can look for this website spatialreference.org. So if you came to know, suppose you downloaded your shapefile, your GIS data from any source, and in the metadata it is mentioned that the coordinate reference system is say UTM projection some zone is given, like 43 north. Now, to get the EPSG code, you can search in this box, like you can search for UTM 43 north, and there are such zones from 1 to 60 in the northern hemisphere as well as southern hemisphere. You can search. Then you will find WGS 84 UTM zone 43, whose code is 32643.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
हाँ,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. ये session चल रहा है, मैं आता हूँ, join करो. Yeah. So you will see there is WGS 84. Similarly, early, there are different atoms, but we generally work with the WGS 84, universally accepted datum. This Kalyanpur is a old datum for India. When yeah, did I answer the question? So there is one more website. You can search for epsg.io, and if you search India in the search box, it will list out all the projection systems which are available for working. So if you are working in a particular state, whether it is you have to project all the layers into one coordinate system to start doing any analysis. So if you are more concerned about calculation of distances, areas, then you can go for UTM projection, because the units will be in SI. If you want to preserve the area for India, the conformal, the LCC projection is better. The Survey of India shape files which we had downloaded, they have a CRS of LCC. So each state in India, like these are all our LCC system, the LCC projection systems which are suited for that particular state. EPSG 7767 for Maharashtra, 7768 for Manipur. These are all given by ISRO under the NNMRS scheme. That means in this technical report of National Natural Resources Management System Secretariat, these EPSG codes are mentioned.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So anything else, you can unmute and ask the question.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good
Sir,
evening.
I am having a very small question.
Mhm.
Sir, how can I select scale versus paper size? Means how to calculate scale with paper size or vice versa? Paper size with scale.
See, the paper sizes are known, right? What is the standard size of A4 sheet? What is the standard size of A3 sheet? All these things are known. So, if you it is well explained in that session on making a basic map, basic GIS map. If you have, if you want to display, if you want to make a map of very high resolution, basically, if you have the input layers at a very high resolution, you can display it in a larger map covering more details. That was done in that Jorala project area map when it was prepared.
Yes, sir. In that, sir has taken A4 size, sorry, A0 size paper
Yeah,
for printing that map. But
yeah.
sir, my query is that if I am working on a scale of 1 is to 50,000 topo
Mm,
sheets,
mm.
if I am working on a scale of 1 is to 10,000, then I know that 1 is to 50,000 won't be able to print in A4 size. But is there any type of thing to understand that what should be the printable scale of 1 is to 50,000 scale
See,
for
this
some area? Ji.
No. See, the in the topo sheet, which is a scanned topo, unless you are talking of digital topo sheet, where with the change of scale, the details are also getting changed. Then it makes sense to talk of changing the scale. Otherwise, if you have a topo sheet with the detailing will remain the same. So you have to, if it is a 1 is to 50,000 scale, then you should go for the same scale. I don't know, means am I able to answer what is the query? Can you be clear?
It's okay. Ji, it's done.
Sorry?
Sir, the query is done, sir.
Okay.
Ji, thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else? Yes, please. Yeah, please, you should make use of the time. How far you have been able to complete? I hope you are simultaneously doing all the sessions. Are you facing any issues, difficulties? You can please post. I will now, once the training program gets completed on Friday, we will upload one assessment test on Saturday, and you will be given time to submit it after completing all the sessions and reviewing them, and it will be a simple quiz in MCQ format. And those participants who complete all the sessions and submit the assessment test as well as the feedback form, they will be given e-certificates digital with a digital signature that will be mailed to the registered email IDs. So you will get time for completing all the sessions, reviewing them, and then attempting the assessment. Maybe we will give time till the next week. I hope it is okay.
Hello, sir. It's Shukumar here.
Yeah.
Sir, in QGIS, there is some extension for that EPANET. Uh,
EPANET,
yeah.
design of
So some if someone wants to design a minor irrigation scheme, which are the water need to be not gravity based or maybe gravity based or a pressure based. So at that time, if that my vector file, what have I digitized or I have uploaded it, so is it possible that
Kumar Ghosh.
yeah.
is it possible that like all vector attributes, like if I have attributes of five numbers, 6 number, 10 numbers, so like how many attributes I can visibly show in as a level of, like suppose as a node, or if like some pipe is there, so in pipe slow, how much percentage velocity or some kind of things, is it possible to show these things? Attributes data, like I think right now I tried some this back, so 2 3 attributes layer I was able to visibly show on that map.
You are
uh,
talking of preparation of map and showing the labels.
yes sir, multiple levels, not single level,
Yeah.
like say five to five numbers or say 6 numbers certain level.
Mm-hmm. So I think it depends again on the scale. If there are too many features, you see, if you load any feature in means I am not sure about the question, but if you load any layer with too many features in QGIS, by default, if they're overlapping labels, it won't show. And if you change the scale, then you can change it to scale based visibility. And if in case if you want to have a very detailed map with all the labeling information, you should go for large size map. Then you can represent. I don't think there should be any issue or a limitation. It depends on the size of the map, and I don't know about EPANET, whether EPANET is a freeware and it has a plugin.
Yeah,
QGIS has
yes,
a plugin.
yeah, yes sir, it has a plugin in
So
QGIS.
yeah, so if you have pipe attributes of the pipe network, you want to represent on a map. But why to go for QGIS? Why not any other AutoCAD or other?
So again the question comes, it's a QGIS, as QGIS.
We are missing your voice. I think QGIS Map Composer for depiction of larger areas, maybe for Mr. Sukumar Ghosh, you are there? Anyone else? think it is not a good idea to use QGIS only for, as a map for you use the map composer feature for preparing maps. If you have any spatial layer with attributes and if you want to do some kind of analysis, then you can use GIS application. For mapping purpose only, I think you can look for other applications. When the pipe network, etc. That I think there can be better ways of mapping the pipe network. I think he has lost. He's no longer active also. Yeah, Mr. Yeah, Deepanjana Chakravarti, please.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Hmm?
I will you please suggest me if I want to show in QGIS the temporal changes of plantation agriculture in a particular place, then what will be the procedure? What should I follow?
Madam, you are which plantation? Like,
Tea
is it
plantations.
tea plantation? If you know what should be the time gap between analysis, I think you should, first of all, you should get the satellite imagery, cloud-free satellite imagery for that area. You and
चैट में देखिए
how you intend to do by
चैट
through
में लगा
NDVI or what how you intend, what do you intend to do actually?
ये लोग
Yeah,
ऐसे कर
I
रहा
want to
दो मैं
I want to calculate the changes of age
रजिस्टर ऐड ऑन
of plantation.
Changes of
चालू कर रहा हूं
change. Can you repeat? I think you are muted. Can you repeat?
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Uh, During a particular time period, I want to know the changes of area, either it is increasing or decreasing.
Tea plantation area. Does
Yeah.
it change? Yeah, means is it like it is not like natural vegetation, right? It will be
Yeah.
having fixed area.
Yeah.
Are
Satellite imagery,
you
I can
just want to
identify. I can
you
identify
uh,
the particular vegetation, plantation vegetation I can identify from satellite imageries uh,
mm,
through its structure.
okay. No, you can identify if you have finer resolution imagery, you can definitely identify through association whether it is a tea plantation or not. But if it has grown in area, that part, I think tea plantations can grow only with human intervention, right?
Yes.
So, or a long period of time, you are talking of how forested lands have been converted into tea plantations, etc. Such kind of analysis definitely you can do. I think it is you can see the change in the area, but you should do the analysis for a long period of time, and and also you had some ground information that something there is an increase in plantation area, etc. Then you can do such analysis for that particular area.
So I want to know the which procedure I should follow to do.
Which procedure you identify the source of imagery, freely available imagery. I think you go for Sentinel-2, and then you download the imagery for how much period you want to do analysis. You take
Yeah.
from the starting point, and then periodically you take imagery and see you try to map the tea gardens by identifying the signature of tea gardens. How means you have to basically map the tea gardens in every scene, and then you calculate the area. You have to do the supervised classification by giving the by training in any LULs, the models, in the QGIS. If you want to do, you can use the SCP plugin. There is a plugin where you can do supervised classification. You identify the tea gardens, and then you select the polygons or the tea gardens. You spread over the entire area, and then average signature, spectral signature will be calculated, and that signature will be used for mapping of the tea gardens in the rest of the image. Okay, so if you have this, then you can easily calculate the area from a scene. And if you have these images or in a time series, you can see the change in the area.
Okay.
But this analysis it can be, I think, it can be better done if you go for Google Earth Engine, where the data sets you can easily access without even doing the download. If you are aware of the platform, you can write a script to access this, and you can make a plot of area of how it has changed. That can be done. Even QGIS also you can do, but you will have limited number of scenes. You can work on limited number of scenes, and you have to work on each scene separately.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Rachna Bhatti.
Sir, I am having one query, not related to basically QGIS or digitization or all that.
Mm-hmm.
This is my one field problem in which I want an expert
No,
suggestion from you.
madam, you are from?
Central Groundwater Board.
Okay.
Sir, I am having one study area,
Mm-hmm.
and that is basically a pond, which is
Pond.
having yes, a pond, which is
Mm-hmm.
having a historical value also, and religiously also very important for the local people there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what has happened that with the passage of time,
Mm-hmm.
the retaining capacity of that pond, water retaining capacity has reduced.
Mm-hmm.
Now, administration is local administration is very much interested in that area, so that water should retain there, being a historical place and a tourist place and religious place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sir, in what way I can approach for that study so that remote sensing data or some visualization or some these types of things can help me to find out that what is the problem in that area. Means lithology is not changing, we know, but some interventions or something extra can be done, or which I can find out some of the things from remote sensing. Can you suggest something, sir, in that case?
Yeah, if the water extent is has decreased over a period of time,
Yes,
that
sir.
that can be mapped using remote sensing. But with remote sensing, we cannot get any other idea about volume or depth. If it is a small reservoir, you are saying, I hope it is a very small pond.
Yes, it is a very, because in a hilly area, we don't have very much higher capacity of ponds. It's a
Yeah.
natural pond and very small.
Yeah, so small ponds and without any information about capacity level, capacity curve, it will be difficult to exactly quantify how much volume has reduced, etc. But you can definitely see the decrease in, if there is a decrease in water spread area over a period of time. It could be for many reasons. It could be for due to sedimentation or siltation, or it could be because the source of water has been diverted, maybe due to construction of some highway disruption of stream net, the hydraulic connectivity may have been disturbed. So, but all such things require a in-depth ground study.
But sir,
With
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 the help of remote sensing, I can see the previous development, previous that if road was there or not there, and like that. These features
Yeah,
are
you can do the desktop study to start with. You can if you have a very good high imagery with you, you can see what has changed in the catchment. If you can, we generally don't get high resolution DEMs to have to delineate catchment for small ponds unless you conduct any LIDA survey or something. With publicly available DEMs, it may not be possible to delineate the catchment. And once you know the catchment of the pond, you can, or if you can collect the information from the authorities, local authorities, the extent of the catchment, if you can prepare a shape file, then for that, within that area, you can see what has changed over a period of time. So that you can draw your conclusions, and then but all these things has to be, and ultimately you have to verify on the ground. Preliminary idea can be gained, and you definitely something which human eyes cannot see. Definitely through satellite imagery you can find out what is actually causing the issue. But you have to verify, you have to reach out to the authorities and then get it verified.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
But yeah, with small water bodies, it is it's difficult. I don't know what is the actual size, but
Okay, sir. Okay,
yeah.
sure. Thank you.
Yeah, anything else? If there are no other queries, acha, yeah, there are some queries in the chat box. Please share the information to get the details of all bands, band 1 to band 7 of Landsat, and also share kindly about NDWI. See, if you are looking for information about Landsat, that will be easily available on Landsat. Many sources, USGS, Earth Explorer itself has information. Google Earth Engine data catalog has information. So if you want to specifically look for band 1 to 7 of Landsat, let me see whether if I can look for it. This has the information about the bands as in the wavelength ranges are also there, but a list you will definitely will find somewhere. And NDWI is normalized difference water index, which makes use of reflection in NIR band and green band. It is basically the amount of reflection in green band minus reflection in NIR band divided by reflection in green band plus reflection in NIR band. If you do this math for every pixel on a particular day, you will be multispectral imagery will be collected in each band. So on that day, you can have this NDWI value generated for each pixel, and then once you decide upon a threshold, we have in the exercise we have assumed the threshold to be 0. It will be nearby 0 Then you can mark the water pixels. Water pixels will be having NDWI greater than 0 and land pixels less than 0. So you can map the water pixels. In that way, you can map water bodies. But this works very well in case when the imagery is free from clouds. If there is a cloud cover, then there will be many errors. You will because of the cloud temperature and cloud absorption by the clouds in the main in the optical bands, it will not give a true picture. I think we can simply search for bands of Landsat. Yeah, these are the bands. Band 2 is blue region, band 3 green, band 4 red, band 5 near infrared, band 6 shortwave infrared, and band 7 shortwave infrared 2. So there are these, you will come across many such indices: normalized difference vegetation index, water index, built up index, snow index, for with different because every feature on the Earth's surface reflects, just like every human being has his or her own signature. Every feature on the Earth's surface has different reflectance properties. In different bands of electromagnetic spectrum, they reflect differently. So if you know the characteristic signature plot, spectral signature plot of any feature across the electromagnetic spectrum, you can easily identify what is that particular feature on the surface of the Earth. If you are looking at a narrow band of visible spectrum, like our eyes can only visualize in the narrow band of visible spectrum with the wavelength range from zero point 0.4 to 0.7. So in that range, there will not be you won't be able to see many things. But if your satellite sensor is capable of looking even beyond the visible spectrum, it can identify and it can see the various features, and you can use the spectral response curve for identification of features. So that is the thing which was used for developing many of these just to magnify through visualization. If you want to identify the water pixels and separate it from land pixels, NDWI will be useful. Similarly, to know the health about the vegetation, NDVI will be useful. Higher the value of NDVI, you can say that it is in a good health condition, or it is like and because the chlorophyll content in the leaves, they absorb red radiation, whereas they reflect more in NIR radiation, NIR band. Similarly, other features on the Earth, because we have plenty of bandwidth which is available, you can study and you can develop your own index. By such indices are developed only through after ground verification, and they come into literature. And once they are reviewed, they become they get people start using them. So NDVI, NDWI, these are quite popular. Will the sessions uploaded in the course page be available to us after the they will be available to you even after completion of the training program, but you have to complete the sessions, and you have to attempt the assessment test and submit the feedback form by next week. We will intimate the date. I can extend it till the end of till next Friday. I can give the time, provided you everyone shows the intent of completing because if you keep a time a target time, then only you will be able to do that. And then you will be provided e-certificate from National Water Academy with the digital signatures of head of the academy and the course coordinator. You can have it in your registered email ID. However, the sessions, even after that, you will have access. they will not disappear. But I will suggest you try to achieve the certification. Keep a target of finishing the sessions. Otherwise, you will never be able to complete it. If you think that you will come back and see afterwards, you will never be able to do that. Those will access will be there. Yeah, you because of other official tasks, so that's why we are giving more time. We have increased the time period. How to use trace tools in QGIS for tracing contour? See, I don't know about this, but there are tools. There are tools for drawing contours in QGIS. If you have a digital elevation map, digital elevation model, you can search for in the processing toolbox. You can search for contours, and you will find one or two functions of contours where you can give the input of DEM and then choose the contour interval. Then it will generate the contours for that area. Volume is low. How to do the customization? Now, customization we will be covering on the last day, that is on Friday. There is a Python console which is available in QGIS. In the toolbar, you will find a Python block at one place. So if you now all these ready-made tools which you are searching in the processing toolbox and then giving the input to generate some output, in the background they are being run on some programming language, mostly Python. So some program is written to create the interface of the plugin which is doing things for you. So if you want to customize, develop your own plugin, you can write a program making use of widgets which are there. So I think that part, the basics part, will be covered on Friday. There is one plugin, map swipe tool, for swiping two rasters. Yeah, it must be it may be there. It may be there just to compare, do the comparison like before flood and after flood, before drought and after a drought, or crop at the sowing stage and vegetation at the harvesting stage. Such things. There are such tools available on Google Earth Engine. There may be a map swipe tool. We will if it is if it has high utility, we can definitely have a look at it. There are around 2000 plugins where we only make use of it, make use of few, one or two plugins. AutoCAD file import to QGIS had some issues, large file size especially. Kindly comment. I never worked with AutoCAD files, but what I know is uh, AutoCAD files can be definitely, it can be vector files, they can be imported directly. If they are of a large size, maybe you can think of using some database format. I think everything is perfectly provided. I did all the practice test. 10-meter DEM is available on online map portal of Survey of India at a price of 3,300 rupees. Is this DEM better than SRTM? Definitely it will be. If a 10-meter resolution DEM will be definitely better than the 30-meter. And also the tag of Survey of India, if you are doing some official project, if you claim that you have used the Survey of India, definitely it will be helpful. But whether it depends upon the purpose. If you are a researcher and you are doing research, I don't know whether it will add any value. Uh, Finer the resolution, finer better will be the results of inundation mapping. But 10 and I don't know how much difference it makes from 30 meters to 10 meters unless I work upon it. I never worked on 10-meter DEM. Yeah, presentations can be provided. Is there any major difference with ArcGIS? See, basic functionalities at the basic level, I think whatever ArcGIS can do, QGIS can also do. But it is a proprietary software. It will have some additional functionalities. But then the ease with which you can work with QGIS, sitting anywhere on your personal laptop and looking for help online. If you start looking for help online, whatever issue you face, you search using the error message or the issue, definitely you will find a solution. If you spend some time. That is because of this community support of QGIS, because just because it is an open source software. It may not be the case with ArcGIS. Assessment test will be uploaded on the e-learning portal, and you will be given time for final submission. You can start attempting it, but there will be an option for final submission. You can keep reviewing it, but once you make a final submission, you won't be able to change your answers. That will be uploaded after completion of training, because I too have to prepare the questions and then upload them. So that I will do on Saturday. It will be simple because I want to test that you are attentive, that you are sincere following up the sessions. That we have to make sure. SRTM DEM 30 meter is being used for emergency action plan preparation under Dam Safety Act of 2021. Mohammad Jishan, he has informed. I think SRTM DEM is good enough for many of the purposes. But the data was collected long ago, and you have to explore new DEMs like Copernicus DEM. Um, in some areas, Aster DEM is better, they say. So it has to come by trial and error. Whether if you know your area, if you are doing, then you know it better. You will get to know things better. Okay, then I think we can conclude now. So we will meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we will start with hydro processing of dam and catchment delineation, and then LULC mapping. And tomorrow we will meet again at 5 o'clock. Thank you very much.